We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103, brought to you by McDonald's McCafe Summer Concert Series. Go to participating McDonald's restaurants and get the code found on the receipt, and then you can get discounts on concerts at Wolf Creek Amphitheater. WolfCreekAmphitheater.com for all the details. All right, let's start off with this. Mariah Carey's new album. It is called Number One to Infinity. It should be called Number One to Miata because it's small. The sales... are y'all ready for this? 14,000 copies, maybe 15,000 in the first week of release. 15,000 copies for Mariah Carey. Now, this proves again how overrated social media is. Okay? Mariah Carey has 15 million followers on Twitter. She sold 15,000 copies of her album. Meaning, she sold 1,000 albums for every 1 million followers. That's unbelievable. 15,000 copies. Moving on. Can a rapper curse an NBA player and make him lose games? Did you watch the game last night between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets? Did you see what happened to James Harden at the end of the game? That's never happened to James Harden before. He knocked over curtains. He was so mad. Why? According to Lil B, he has a curse because James Harden does Lil B's Stir It Up dance. I'm not making this up. Lil B, the bass god, tweeted, "Go Warriors and let James Harden know." Spelled N-O. He doing the Lil B cooking dance. If he doing that flicking wrist or whipping, he mark Lil B. Lil B put a curse on Kevin Durant. Remember? Kevin Durant got hurt, didn't make the playoffs. So James, after that last night, that could be a problem. And speaking of problems, if you had just been sentenced to life in prison and you were a former NFL superstar for the New England Patriots, what would you do? Of course you would go out and get a new gang tattoo. That is what convicted murderer and former NFL star Aaron Hernandez has done. Showed up in court yesterday on the charge that he shot a man who witnessed a 2012 double homicide with a brand new tattoo from prison. And there it is. If you go to watchv13.com, you'll see it. They're saying this is showing that he is aligned with the Bloods gang and he had no choice, because he had to be the lookout in a new gang-related prison fight. Hernandez was the lookout. They said it was 2-on-1. He was part of the two, according to prison officials. The victim in the fight was some absolute nobody. He was just trying to show he's down with the Bloods, saying that Hernandez is a scared man looking at life in prison. Wow. And guess who's playing O.J. Simpson in the new movie, American Crime Story? Cuba Gooding Jr. He didn't look like OJ, but you know. We got the rest of the pictures up. Go to watchv13.com. And coming up, are you smarter than the fifth grader? We have an Atlanta contestant. Steve D is going to be in the studio. And he'll be challenging somebody out there in a wonderful audience to see if they can win some prizes, all right? 721, and that is your Ryan Report right here on the People Station. It's V103. Wait, hold on. Mariah just sold another album. V103.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report. V103.